I've been promising a Captain Carter review video, so this is what that is. That is what this is. First, you had to see how it's set up on my husband's toy shelf with Shadow Meowskulls. Beerus, that is the fancier Beerus, the higher end one, and he's got a little ROM in there. We also have down here, you can see it zoom in. Is it gonna zoom in? Soy sauce, chopsticks. Those are obviously American fortune cookies, and then bao buns, which are personal favorites of ours as well. So this is just so funny. He didn't come with those. We had a friend send us those. So there's Shadow Meowskulls, we have Patsy Walker Hellcat, we have Greer Grant Nelson, whichever one you prefer, Tigra, and then obviously Black Cat back there, and there is Captain Carter, whooping them all on the weights. What's up, guys? And this whole shelving unit is a mess right now, so don't even. But there she is in all her glory, and let's get a better look at her. I just improved it slightly. We have this cat going after Beerus' tail, and then we have Halloween Cat just hanging out with Shadow Meowskulls. Okay. All right, so we're gonna show her here because it's convenient. I gotta make sure I have space on this is my husband's desk, and my cat is literally right there. But we're gonna do this. Okay, so here she is. I just picked her up off of the workout bench. She doesn't even need a towel off. She didn't break a sweat. I don't know why I made that noise. The thing that I wanted people to notice the most about this figure, it looks like this is a fair amount of, oh, it's not focusing on her. There we go. This is a fair amount of new stuff made just for her. I don't think we've ever had a female figure with these kinds of gloves before, but they're pretty cool. She is pinless, which is also pretty cool, and she's got these Nito boots. Don't think we've seen those on a female figure before. In general, it's pretty impressive. Flexibility wise, you know, I have my usual complaints. I feel like they could have given her a bit of butterfly in the shoulder. I feel like that would have worked. But what do I know? I'm not a toy engineer. I don't know. But what they do have here is pretty good. They're not, oh, they are double jointed elbows. Do they double joint? Yes. See this, what was it, the Tigra? The Tigra we couldn't get to get double jointed, but here on Captain Carter, I made the noise again. Why am I doing that? And here they are. That works. I guess she would need that to put flexibility poses throwing the shield, which the shield has, it's like an actual slip her arm through the shield and not whatever the cheap MCU versions and stuff that they've given Captain America in the past. So that's super cool. I also wanted you to get a good look at her face. Oh my goodness. Can I open this window more? Get a little bit more light. Oh, I just want to unfocused on her there. Look how phenomenal this face is. I would say that this face is probably good enough fit to go in with an MCU setup as Peggy, you know, with an MCU Steve if you have it. Oops, the only thing that's really cartoony about her, I would say, is the hair being, at least when we focus on them, the hair being all one color. But it looks so good. Otherwise, you know, obvious upward mobility issue as usual. She actually doesn't have as bad of a chest gap. Look at that. It's not as bad as a lot of the other female figures we've looked at recently, so that's fun. Forward, just because we're checking that out now, forward, not too much. Take that off so you can see. Not too much forward. She obviously bends at the waist. Perverts, stop thinking what you're thinking. And he took her out of the box before I got a really good look at it. I don't think she comes with other hands. Oh, she must. Well, I don't see them in here. That was her shield. These were the Build-A-Figure parts. Where did he put those? And the box does say, I should have gone over this. You can't really see it at this level. Ugh, there, you can see it now. With the Super Soldier program in peril, Peggy Carter bravely participates it by becoming Captain Carter. So yay her. And this is the rest of the what if line that makes the watcher. I never even saw the arms. Did the guy who sent him this take the arms out first? I don't know. I think that's what happened with this. No, we found her at Walmart. Whatever. Charles Star-Lord, Zombie Cap. This was the zombie... This is Zombie Hunter Spidey. That's obviously, yeah, Strange Supreme, Heist Nebula, and then Lady Loki. Not Lady Loki, specifically not Lady Loki. If you listen to my podcast while the Loki show is coming out, you will hear all about my feelings about that. But she is specifically not Lady Loki. She is a new character on her own. Okay, so there's the box. Oh, look at that. It's got a cool little Uatu boy. I wonder, I have to think, because they've brought Uatu in, they're gonna go, that's her back situation. You can't actually, that's one of my critiques. That's legitimate, I would say. You can't actually stick this on her. If they had made this a legit harness, then she could have been butterflied, and that would have made perfect sense, and it would have hidden the excess butterfly joint with the, that's what they do with the Cap one. Ba-ba-bum. There is classic Cap with the adjustments my husband has made for him, so I guess I can't really say they did that with the Cap one. Also, he's not butterflied. Is that for real? I guess not. How did he get this thing on there? This is tight. Jesus, he does a lot of customizations and modifications and shit, so let's set him down. He's got his original boots, it looks like, so that hasn't been modded. He stands so well. He's so sturdy. Damn. And Peggy. Oops, she's in this really odd position with her head just standing straight. Give her the shield. Like, will it fit on this hand with this open hand? It will. You just have to kind of make it do it. I guess this is probably the appropriate arm to have it on, isn't it? What is it on the art? Yes, it is. Oh god, I just blocked. That was my box hitting the cat in the face. Sorry, Lucy. She's still there. She has not budged. Oh, now she's budging. Hi, Lulu. Oh, she's gonna try and come sit in my lap. Okay, that's fine. It's Lucy and Mom Day. There we go. Now all of this for the purpose of just standing here looking cool next to comic book Captain America. If I can. See, why does she not stand? It's because she's got the funky ankles again. These ankles, man, they're killing me. Why is it so much harder for them to get the ankles to work on female figures? It's just slightly smaller, and it doesn't need to be as much smaller. Her feet are definitely way too small. Look at that. If this was on a real person, she would be like constantly falling over. Those feet are too small to hold this body. As a physically broad-shouldered woman myself, these feet are tiny. We have larger feet than this. Okay, she's standing. All right. So, looks like she's... Damn, she doesn't want to stand now. She doesn't want to be next to Steve. This is not my Steve. We didn't get... They didn't even make one. They didn't even make a Steve figure. That's got to be another wave or something. They're going to give us the evil Steve, and she's going to be looking at him. Because, fuck you, bro. I'm better than you. She is... My husband did say that she's taller than the MCU Cap figure. Oh shoot, where is he? He's over there. I can go grab him really quick. While she... I hope there's no kids watching this. This isn't for kids. Okay. She's standing. You get MCU cap. Conveniently placed on the bookshelf. He's got it on the wrong arm. There is some battle damage and shit on that. Oh my god, he's so short. Oh, let's move you. Now she's just gonna be looking at this shorty. Oh my god, that's so funny. His ankles are killing me. The ankles are officially the worst part about this figure. I can live without the butterfly joints. Clearly they didn't give them to Comic Cap. Fudge crackers. See, she's fine right now. Then I can't. Okay. So even with her head tilted down like that, you can see she is much taller than him. Let's move this to be level with them. She is much taller than him. I love that. Scoot this back on the desk. All right. So that was our fun with other caps. Like I said, overall, oh, look at them looking at each other. Overall, I am really pleased with this Peggy, especially when it comes to the shield, the sculpting. That is all, everything here is sculpted in. That they even gave the pants texture, you know, not texture, but seams and stuff, you know, stuff they don't normally give female figures pants. Does she have a, oh, that's one thing they could have done to make her stand better. She doesn't have a boot cut. Stop standing on that, Lucy. She's getting antsy now. Just wait, I'm almost done. She's in my lap again. Oh, sorry, that was the cat. They could have fit a boot cut in here so easily, and they didn't. That's one thing. Let's see, they give that, whatever, I give up. They give it to him. Yep, see? Motherfuckers. They gave it to him. Come on, Lucy. Stop knocking into the camera. It's her butt. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They gave this guy a boot cut so easily because it's where the boot cuff ends. Could have done it to Peggy. And now I'm mad. But not surprised. But otherwise, you know, comparing her to this Cap figure, she pretty much checks out. Height-wise, she's a little bit shorter than him, which... but she's taller than MCU Cap, and I feel like that's what matters, because she is herself from the technical MCU. We're considering shows part of the MCU, right? They're not cinematic necessarily. I don't know, man. And she's even got, look at this in the back, the little pockets and stuff. I love it. Look at the detail they put into her. Didn't give her a little strappy thing. Well, I guess he doesn't have a little strappy thing. It's attached. So I can stop griping about that. But it is... I guess it's actually good enough. I can grumble. But yeah, that's the boot cut, the horrendous feet is always horrendous. What else is new? Those are really my only complaints. If I could tack one thing on though, I understand she came with the Build-A-Figure part, that's granted, but I would have loved some more accessories. This girl could have had an extra head. She could have had, I don't know, high five hands. Who knows what Peggy does on her off time? Something else to throw, little effects for the shield or something. They could have done something. At the very least, there's like a tiny little bit of plastic being messed up on the back of her head there, but it's fine. At the very least, they could have given her an extra head. That would be the only complaints I have. But otherwise, other than that, like everything else is way above the standard that we are used to for Hasbro female figures, especially. So I dig it. She's pretty cool, and I'm really glad to have her.